Would you want to know how to live your life by design? How to create that dream life that you want, building your business, creating impact, and building your schedule, building your business, building your priorities around your family, around your mental health, around your well being, and really creating business for you. So, this is what we're going to talk about. And let me just ping my video here. All right, this is what we're going to talk about: how to create a life by design and live life by design. So, a lot of the time when we hear from business coaches, people say people create this glamorous life of entrepreneurs working on the beach, having all the freedom in the world. But I would like to give you unfiltered version, what it is like to build and run high ticket coaching business. I will give you all the good, the bad, and the ugly. So, and also I'm going to tell you how I built my business around my life, around my business, around my family, and around my energetic capacity to run my business. So, before we do that, let's do really quick housekeeping, y'all. So, first of all, um, let me know where you're watching me from, because I would like to interact with you, because I like my live streams. It is indeed mini trainings, and no matter what platform you're watching me on, it's also a wonderful opportunity for everybody to network with each other. So let me know in the comments where you're watching me from, especially on LinkedIn. If you're watching me on LinkedIn, tell me where you're watching me from, because when people see your comments, they can connect with you. And my goal is to create community of like-minded entrepreneurs that can connect with each other. So if you're watching me on Instagram and YouTube, do the same thing, because if you didn't know, comments, it's actually a form of content creation. So if you are in this, like, I don't know how to create content, your comments is a form of content. Your comments is a form of content. And I get a lot of connections from my comments. And also a comments is a great way to actually do your market research, like Instagram from Battleground Washington. Hello, welcome. I see people on Instagram commenting. Thank you so much for joining. So this is one. Number two, I'm running a masterclass from June 24th to June 28th. So, how to register? So, if you are on Instagram, drop a comment messaging, and I will send you the link to register. Or like you can just send me a DM. The same thing on Insta, on LinkedIn, and you can also see the link for it in a show notes, because I often repurpose my live streams as a like podcast episode. So on YouTube it is in the show notes, on podcast it is in the show notes, on LinkedIn send me a message. So 6-figure messaging, and also I will be adding the comment later to this live stream, so you can find the registration information more easily. All right. So keep engaging, keep talking to each other, keep networking, and let's start with, how did I get here? And like what it is like, what was it like to actually create a business, high ticket business around my family, and like really under extreme circumstances. So if you new to me, if you don't know my origin story, this is how my business started. So when I had my business idea, I wanted to create impact. I wanted to create impact. Um, So Safi, I see you from Texas. Like I was working all I was looking all over the place. So I wanted to create impact, and I was like the first thing that I had, like the first idea that I had is idea about coaching. I didn't know what I was gonna coach about, how I'm gonna sell. I didn't know if I'm gonna go high ticket, low ticket course, like whatever. I wanted to create impact. And also I had a very pivotal moment in my personal life because I'm a former clinical psychologist. I'm a software engineer. I have amazing skill set. I have amazing skill set that and amazing talents that I can share with people. And I hated to just spend my or waste my talents in corporate world as a software engineer, right? Because like as a software engineer, I could not like I personally did not know how to create that value. So I started my coaching program. I followed mentors and I decided to go with a high ticket offer. So if you miss my live streams about how to price your services, I I literally had 3 live streams last week. It is available on my podcast. Comment in the chat podcast if you want to get link for my podcast. Comment podcast. I will send you the link for my podcast so you can catch up with previous episodes. It's also on my YouTube channel. So last week we were talking about how to price your services. And really, when you're starting your business, if it is just you, yourself, and you, then you really don't have the operational capacity like to create low ticket offer that you can fulfill easily. You need a team. You need a team, right? And this is why when you create your business from scratch, it's easier to create high ticket offer, work with fewer clients, and like prove your business idea in the market or on the market. Prove your business idea on the market first with a high ticket offer. And the high ticket offer, right? It's anything from $2,500 to I don't know $12,000. This is normally what my clients charge. They on the low end they charge $2,500 for their services, and on the high end they charge $12,000. So I would consider that high ticket offer. Different coaches consider different prices, but this is the structure that I went forward with, right? So my very first offer was 2484, close to $2,500, right? And I just got one client. So what happened after that? I got laid off. So the worst case scenario for any entrepreneur as when you just start a business, you're all passionate about your business, your mindset change, like turn to build your business, and you're losing your source of income, your business losing finances, because when you're building your business and you're working your 9 to 5, you are financing your business, right? You're sponsoring your business. So I lost that sponsor. I lost my 9 to 5. I got laid off, and I only had one client. And I really got intuitive action. I was meditating. I was praying. What do I do next? What do I do next? And I get clear, like spiritual guidance from intuitive guidance that I should continue with my business. And this is what I did. This is what I did. Yes, I landed really short term contract, but it didn't last long because there were so many pieces that didn't fit together well, and I honestly, that was my a part of it was my fault because my mindset, like, it was not an employee mindset anymore. It is extremely difficult for me to adjust back to the corporate reality because in a lot of organizations they're extremely ineffective. They are extremely ineffective. And this is why it was so hard for me on that project, on that contract. So what happened was they let me go, and my project ended unexpectedly early. So I decided that like, hey, I'm going full time on my entrepreneurial idea. And what do you know? Because I priced my services accordingly. So at that time, my services were higher than that. My services were $3,000, and my first offer was a career coaching offer for software engineers. So I was able to actually support myself. I was able to support myself and support my family. Not only that, a lot of people think if you run your business, if you run your online business, you need to do more. You need to do more. In fact, it is not the reality. It is not the reality. Yes, you have to do a lot of work. Yeah, and you have to do a lot of work, especially if you're a solopreneur. But what was beneficial for me is actually organize my schedule around my energetic patterns, around my lifestyle, around my family. For example, I know that early in the morning, I have to work out. Early in the morning, I have to pray. Early in the morning, I have to spend time with myself, by myself, like going to the beach or going to the water, going for a walk, really center myself. And then I work until afternoon. And after that, I would normally take midday break. And especially in the summertime, I would go to the beach and I would spend probably good 3, 4 hours at the beach. And then I would go to a local bar, to a local eatery to eat something. And then I would come back home and I would work on the rest of the work that I would need to do. I could never do that working at corporate. I could never do that working at corporate. And also designing my life around my family. Because what is important to me, my family is important to me. And I'm not like, I don't have a sad story for you about my corporate life, how I was burnt out, because I work in tech and tech has really good like work-life balance, in my opinion. It was really good work-life balance. And so I was not burnt out. I was so hungry to create impact, to create difference, to utilize all of my potential, all of my talents. That was what I was passionate about, not necessarily burn out from corporate. So, and going back to business, that was my one of my priorities, to organize my business around my freedom and around my family. And in fact, when you're starting out your business, it is really, really important to know your why. It is really, really important to know your why. So as you're watching me, like online, tell me, like, if you're running a business, what is your why? Is it a time freedom? Is it to spend more time with your family? Is it like to create greater impact? Is it make more money? Tell me in the chat, what is your why? Why you decided to start building your business, or what would you like to build your business? What is your bigger why? And in fact, I'm going to share something with you. And this is a vulnerable moment for me, because when I started my business, my why was to create bigger impact. My why was to like create something larger than myself. But then, as I was going through business training, as I was going through business coaching and creating my offer, my why shifted, and my why become around money, to make more money. And not only that, I approach that why from the corporate mindset, from the employee mindset. That was my problem. My why was to make more money, and I approach more money as an employee. Like, this is like when I switched my career to tech career, because I'm a former clinical psychologist, and my why for switching my career into tech was money, to make more money to support my family. So, and it wasn't like bigger why was family, like, and not like sub why was money. So But when I approach my entrepreneurship just from the standpoint of money, that was me. I was miserable. And a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of business coaching coaches don't talk about this. So you have to have a bigger why, bigger than money. Of course, you should run profitable businesses. Of course, it is good to have desires around big numbers. Of course, of course, money will come, but why do you want that money? What is behind that? Because listen, I don't know about you, but for me, if it's just about the money, it is so much easier to go back to corporate job as a software engineer, as an engineering leader, and work at big organization. There's so much mess there that like listen, you don't have to work that hard. It's just like meetings are exhausting, right? But like I don't know. Like, it's kind of easy working on startups. Like again, if it is a good startup with a good work-life balance, it's kind of fun. So it should be something more about money. So I have a comment on YouTube. My why is to help others improve others and spend more time with the family. I like that. Like, okay, hey, I got about it. Okay, thank you. Somebody said on Instagram, got about it. Okay, happy to see you. All right. So, entrepreneurship can indeed uh, create that flexibility for you. So, being more present with my family, time flexibility, and money. Yes, I like this, Sophia. I like this being present with the family, be more present, and spend like. And of course, it is okay to desire money. It is absolutely okay to desire money. And entrepreneurship can listen. I was thinking the other day. So for about 14 days of work, I can make, you know, after taxes, probably anything from $3,000 to $5,000 altogether, probably, like back in the day, like, I don't know, like $9,000. I mean, like, I don't need to have the whole lot of like, I literally like for some of my offers is literally a couple of clients, it literally three clients, and I have my paycheck, and I have my corporate paycheck, and literally, um, for like and this is what helped me with my high ticket coaching business, because yes, I have bills. Yes, I have bills. I live in a very expensive rental house, but because it is a high ticket offer, right? Like I don't need the whole lot of people per month to sign up for my offer. And this is why it is easier to have like, I don't know, like $7,000 a month, $10,000 a month, $20,000 a month, like kind of thing. If you position your offer correctly, and you do what you like, and you center your life around family, and you gotta enjoy what you do. Because listen, the most joyous moment in my business, the most joyous moments in my business is when I coach my clients. I was doing exercise the other day. What do I enjoy in my business the most? Is actually coaching my clients, is actually spending time with my clients on the call. That's my favorite part. The second favorite part is actually spending time with you live, interacting with you in the comments, interacting with you in the comments. This is the most joyous moments for me in my business. Share with me in the comments, what is your joyous moments? And if you're listening to me on that podcast, please connect with me on LinkedIn, connect with me on Instagram, and share with me what is the most joyous moments in your business for you. Is it working with the clients? Is it creating content? Is it creating your offers? Is it building your team? What is the most joyous portion of building your business? Share with me. Share with me in the comments. Also, uh, when it comes to building your business, right? When it comes to building your business, it is simple. It is not easy, but it is very simple. It can be very, very simple, but it's not easy. And it's important to regulate your nervous system. It's important to to understand when you have moments of doubts and fears. And by the way, tomorrow we're going to talk about fears. There are 7 fears that every single entrepreneur will experience. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about fears a little bit deeper than that. But it's important to understand the fear. It's undesired. It's an anticipation of undesired outcome. It hasn't happened yet. It's what you anticipate, and you anticipate what you don't want to happen in your life. This is fear. And it's important to regulate your nervous system and to understand how to how to regulate your nervous system and how to get back in the state of flow. Because a lot of entrepreneurs, this is where a lot of failures, a lot of struggles happen. Nervous system dysregulation. So it's important. Like, this is why it is so important for me to have quiet mornings, prayer time in the morning, workout in the morning, and I go to bed early because I need to maintain my energy. And for me, like, it's not a brag anymore to go to bed, to go when I go to bed, like at late at night. It's not a brag anymore because I know my energy level the next morning will be low. So, um, let me know what questions you have. And as you are commenting, um, I was saying before, I'm running a masterclass from June 24th to June 28th, 6 figure messaging. Really, if and that masterclass is really how to put together compelling messenger for a high ticket buyer. What will attract to your business people who are willing to pay for your offer and for your services, anything from $2,500 to $12,000, and how to close them. One of my clients had, uh, I don't even know if I can say the number. One of my clients had like 24K a day, 24K a day, and it's not the limit. Because, like, this is what you can do in entrepreneurship. You can make 24K in one day, and it's something that you have to work probably for a few months in corporate, even if you get paid really, really well. Depends what kind of career you have, depends, like all that jazz. But for majority of people, it's about many, many months working. It's a teacher salary in some places in one day. Like, this is what is available. This is what is available in entrepreneurship. So but it really depends on your messaging. So join my masterclass. So I will drop the link. I listen. I forgot to drop the link today, but in my YouTube, on my podcast, like, the registration link is in the show notes. You can grab it in the show notes for sure, and I will be dropping the link shortly on LinkedIn as well, so you can register. Also, if you need a consultation, if you realize, like, yes, I want to build high ticket coaching business, I want to build high ticket service business, I want to create a business around my time, around my family, I want to create harmony in my business, send me a DM, book a call with me. Because here's the thing, I'm running a group. I'm starting a group, and I'm only looking for 5 people, and it's going to be combination of one-on-one coaching and a group coaching. Because I don't know, like, a lot of, like, we don't see a lot of one-on-one coaching in business coaching space. A lot of coaches, they rather work in a group. They rather work in a group environment versus one-on-one. I like one-on-one. So this is why I create a hybrid group where we study together, but we also work one-on-one by request. And this is what we do in the group. we study messaging, and we study how to do market research and how to position your messaging. Because listen, a lot of you have really amazing offers, but each every amazing offer should have an amazing messaging, should have that six-figure messaging to attract six-figure buyers. So, you know what I'm saying? So, and this is really important. So if this is you, if you're like, you know what, like I'm ready to start right now, I don't need a master class, like I need help right now, I don't want to wait. You don't have to wait, you can book a call with me right now. But I'm just telling you, right now, I only will accept 5 people this time around, only 5 people. And then like I just gotta see if I have capacity for more people into a group. But also like there will be a component of one-on-one. This is why I want to be mindful of the cohort, of a new cohort, how many people will enroll. So if you want to book a call with me, send me a DM. Register for my masterclass. I will be dropping the link in this for the in this live stream. Um, so, and we have a comment. My most joyous moment is when my clients feel that they're visible, and visible changes are happening in my life. And this is coming from YouTube. Yes, yes, I can relate to it too. Like when we see visible changes in our client's life, it is the most satisfying and amazing moments in our businesses. All right. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me live. I do appreciate you, Sophia. I appreciate your comments, Justin. I appreciate your comments. Uh, um, Personal Instagram. I can't read the handle. I appreciate you joining me. Thank you so much for being such an amazing community and spending this afternoon with me, talking about entrepreneurship, talking about business, and really exploring what is possible for your business. Join me tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to talk about fears. It is an important topic for everybody, because majority of businesses will succeed if you know how to handle your fears. When you know how to handle your fears, because you will experience fears, it's okay, it's normal, but you should know how to handle them. And listen, did I tell you that I'm a clinical psychologist? I will show you practical examples how to handle your fears. I'm not just gonna talk just to talk. So, and fear is something that is real for you. Join me tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I will talk to you tomorrow. All right. Bye, y'all.